I'm just going to give you a quick video tour of the shop, just so people can see, where we work every day. So it's a good place to start. So this is one of the only bikes that I still have. One of my original custom builds. This is kind of, again, where the idea of CCW grew out of. Nice, inexpensive British single, unreliable as hell, but beautiful bike to ride. And this was an idea for starting Cleveland Cyclewerks because I love riding the bike, but it's not exactly up to modern standards. If you ride it hard, it breaks. So I wanted a more reliable BSA, basically. And we'll kind of continue over here. So these are two of our race bikes. So this bike has been on the dirt track quite a few times, and it's been crashed quite a few times. But we just take this one on the dirt oval, and this is the Ace, and this is our modified Ace. If you've ever seen the company, you've probably seen a few photos of this bike. The bike next to it is our land speed record Heist. So this bike holds 2 land speed records. One's for modified pushrod gas and then modified pushrod fuel. And this is just a very mild build for us. And the idea behind this bike was that we would build a mild build and we'd have people that could potentially beat our land speed record. So we have two pots out there that haven't been claimed yet. So the first 2 people to beat our land speed record, we have, I think it's $1,500 out there for the first 2 people to beat our land speed record. And then here is just our, we call this our living room. It's just a nice, comfortable space for us to create and meet with customers. And then over here, this is the Misfit, and I think I'll put it on the rear stand so you can see it better. And this bike is completely stock, so this is just a completely stock Misfit on a battery tender here in our showroom, ready to ride. We have a demo Misfit right next to it. This one has a few power modifications on it, so this bike's a little bit faster. Has one of our made in Cleveland exhausts, full stainless exhaust, and just a little bit of engine work on it, but other than that, completely stock. And then right next to it, we have our Heists, and again, we do a lot of custom bikes because we enjoy customizing bikes. So these are just 2 custom Heists that we have in the shop here. Mostly take them around to shows and just show people what we can do with the bike. Next to that is the Hooligan. So this is our on-road. So this is the Hooligan R, and this is a motard version. And this one is carbureted. Just a very simple, carbureted bike. Motor is 450 cc, liquid cooled. It's an overhead cam motor. And we'll head back into the shop. Say hey, Steve.
Hey, Steve.
So Steve's our head mechanic, and then he's got one of our Heists on the lift here. And it's just our small workshop here. And with a limited set of tools, we can pretty much build anything that we need to back here. Limited tools, but a lot of skill. So Steve's just putting a little refresh on our Heist here. And we'll take a walk through here. And then we have just a small parts area here where we keep a lot of aftermarket parts. Stuff like this. So these are, just some, made in America. These are just some gas caps, a little dusty. And then, you want to see what Connor's working on? All right. Well, Connor, I'll let you go through it. So Connor's one of our designers here.
All right, so let me introduce this project. We call it Project DNA Level C, and what it is, it's pretty much an advanced electric motorcycle concept. We started this project about a week and a half ago, and we're going pretty full throttle with the research and the sketching, and kind of now just digging into the form language and different proportions, different styles. So what you'll see here are preliminary sketches, and soon to come we'll be posting on the blog further refinement on the design.
Cleveland Cyclewerks kind of grew up with everything being exposed on the internet. So We're going to use this project to, really get the barometer for what people want. And this is as real as it gets. I mean, we have our intern working on production motorcycles. So this is an advanced project that's going to be taken into production. And we're going to try to do this bike 100% in the US. So, I mean, that shows you how quickly we can take an idea to production. And the beautiful thing about electric motorcycles is we don't have to go through the 12 months of EPA regulation. So we can release this to the market pretty quickly.